The Great Backyard Bird Count kicks off today. It's a project put on by several groups to help scientists try to understand global bird populations before one of their annual migrations. All you have to do is watch birds for 15 minutes or more, at least once over the next 4 days, and log what you see on birdcount.org.
Can I do a squirrel watch? Because when I put up birdseed, that's what I get.
That's really what comes out to get it at that point. Very true.
I love seeing the elaborate setups that people put in. We actually did find one that avoided squirrels getting the seed, but guess what? The birds didn't get it either. I'm taking my ball and I'm going home. Yeah. That's basically what it was. Guys, we got a little snow going on out there right now, depending on your location. In some spots, some decent snow coming down. Bangor was one of those. The mid-coast is one of those spots right now. We changed over to snow late in the day in Portland, down to 32, but what you saw, that's the end of it, now moving off the coastline. But if you go into down East Maine, Bar Harbor at 29 degrees, 25 in Bangor, that's cold enough obviously for quick accumulating snow, which we've seen a decent amount of in a couple of spots. Bangor is just right about on the back end of this thing right now. So the last of the system moves out, down east last, that's usually how these storms go, right, in the next couple of hours. And then after that, the story becomes temperatures dropping. Now, as I said before, I don't want to minimize the fact that it is going to be chilly tonight, but to put it in perspective, if we get down to 17 or 18 in Portland, that's pretty much average for a low this time of the year. We just haven't been doing much of average temperatures. It's been all above stuff. And so these single digits and below zero in the mountains will feel pretty cold as well. It's short though. By tomorrow afternoon, we're back into the 30s with a couple of 20s into the mountains. I think it'll be a firm skiing surface out there tomorrow morning after the precipitation we saw, plus the hard freeze on the backside. Nice over southern and western Maine though through the afternoon. And then tomorrow night is quiet. And Sunday we see increasing clouds from southwest and northeast. Temperatures into the low 40s though, so relatively mild there. We have one more mild day on Monday where we could hit 50 in a couple of spots, and then things reset and our pattern is more interesting as we get into next week. So overnight lows tonight, again, not going to knock your socks off, but just colder than we've seen. Teens, 10, single digits, best way to kind of break it down. So next week we have a couple of systems. The first one I wouldn't really call a storm. It's Tuesday afternoon, Tuesday night. Quick little clipper coming through, probably a 1 to 3 inch kind of deal. That moves out. Thursday is more interesting to me. We have an overrunning situation, warm fronts like this, and then we've got the air coming over the top of it into colder air and moisture here. We tend to do all right with these for snow, especially over southern Maine. So Thursday night, Thursday afternoon, pencil that in. If the front moves 100 miles to the north though, rain city, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. Guys, here's your obscure stat of the day. I thought about this today. My mind is a weird place. Okay, so yesterday we got to 57, record high for the day. And I knew that yesterday was also our coldest low ever in Portland at 39 below in 1943. I ran it by the National Weather Service. Indeed, it is true. That difference between the record low and the record high is the highest of any calendar day now in Portland, any day, 96 degree swing. A lot of that has to do with that 39 below. Oh, yes, that was wild. 1943. I can't even imagine that to the coast now. So that's your obscure stat. Bring it up at bars. People love it. We got a couple of those systems we'll watch again. Tuesday's light. Thursday's more interesting. I'm leaning snow on Thursday, but it's not outside the realm of possibilities that front moves to the north and
could still change.
Yeah.
Tomorrow morning's gonna be cold.
Yeah. Like I said, teens, single digits, quickly out of here,
That's the good part.
Yeah.
Thank you, Keith.